Look, I got my fingers is wild greasy. I ain't got no napkin. Hold up.
All right.
This nigga said my fingers are wild greasy.
My fingers are wild greasy.
Because I've been gripping microphones. Because I've been gripping microphones. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This nigga frying chicken in the booth. You know what I'm saying?
When you the unwash it one, there's no need for soap. You know
this nigga come out the back. I got 16 and I got breast and thighs. What you need? What you want? What you want?
Yo.
Like you would literally spit fire in the booth, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Grease,
right.
Fire. Straight grease, son. That shit's straight
so
grease.
Insane,
Your man's Dame Grease. Literally.
Vacant lot?
Literally.
That's just in the middle of a vacant lot. You know what I'm saying?
That's so fucking dumb. We're the only ones who know this shit.
No, us and goddamn Dame Grease. Maybe Swiss Beats. I mean, maybe
Swiss.
But Dame Grease for sure.
I've been recording, so when y'all ready.
I've been recording too,
All
so
right.
this is the last thing. I'm just picturing you know what I'm saying, in the booth right now. Right? And you got the you know what I'm saying, the fries in the basket, you know what I'm saying, sitting in the grease. But there's no, like, you know what I'm saying, heat source. So you gotta spit these bars, right? And then
these bars is the heat source.
And then the oil starts bubbling. You're like, oh, it's about ready.
You just got the deep fryer sitting on top of a speaker, dog. Like,
dog.
That's all you need.
Why you talking greasy on the intro? Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas usually come in off 8 bars. You know what I'm saying? That's when this shit start bubbling. You know what I'm saying? No. It starts bubbling while you rapping. But then when you like, hold up, wait a minute, that's when it starts bubbling. and it's ready to put the shit in. Like, the whole time you're like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Nightmares come true. You know what I'm saying? Married the game. I said, yeah, I do. And it's like one bubble. You know what I'm saying? The haters thought it was least. And you're like, all right, it's not time yet. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god, you niggas are so fucking dumb, yo.
And then when you hit him with that rest in peace to the parking lot, it's like, oh! Fries done. Come on, y'all.
Yep, it's done.
2-piece.
Drain them.
Pick up. That's fucking dumb, dogs. This is why the podcast is 5 hours long.
Exactly.
This is why you can't edit anything out. You know what I'm saying?
Please observe the fresh, rugged, loud 97, Steve Harvey, double breast, sling a southpaw, right hand, follow the left, top down the Yukon into the jet, airborne.
Hey, yo, you're sitting at home doing this shit? Stop fucking around.
Stop fucking around, B.
You know what I'm saying? You know what else there is?
What's that?
This.
I got the joint for
Old
next
hip hop
week.
heads know.
I got the joint for next week.
Okay.
How old
Old hip hop joints know though.
How old is you, blood? God, damn, they must be running out of niggas to arrest. That's the joint for next week.
All right, we'll do that next week.
That nigga sounded so depressed. He was like, God damn. They must be running out of niggas to arrest. And this was a young nigga too. It wasn't even like some old head. You know what I'm saying?
Like, he's seen it all at the age of 13. Dog.
Right. Burn him.
Oh shit. Yo, it's your boys from DefCon Jive.
It is us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is
it's
us.
another week. We finally got our representation down. Shout out Tracy Lee. You know what I'm saying? Holding us down. We signed the contract. We under Party Time Promotions now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's party time.
Also, shout us out for, you know what I'm saying, Party Time, you know what I'm saying, consultations. You know what I'm saying? That's our legal representation right now. You know what I'm saying? So Viceland, you can send that contract to at Tracy Lee Esquire. You know what I'm saying? That's his Instagram. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
At Trey Lee
at
Esquire.
Trey Lee Esquire.
Yeah.
And then you can email him Trey Lee Esquire at itspartytimepromotions.com.
Respect.
Yeah.
Please.
This your boy Cannon. AKA the Denver Brontosaurus.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Word.
Stomping heavy through the game. Then I salute you at the end. You know what I'm saying?
And your bitch give me long neck.
I'm working up to that. BKA Diplo Docus. You know what I'm saying? That Jurassic Park was mad decent.
Oh shit.
You dig?
Do it.
You know what I'm saying? Is EKA Camp Losaurus. You know what I'm saying? We looked up at that meteor like, this is it. What? You know what I'm saying?
Like that.
Amaretta? It was Amaretta coming from the sky? What was it? Lucini.
Yeah, no.
That's not a meteor. That's not a meteor. That's
What the fuck is
Lucini.
Lucini, dog?
That's Lucini.
Explain to me what Lucini is, dog. Somebody, please, dog.
Nobody knows.
It's a doomsday meteor that killed all that dinosaurs, dog. Like, fuck.
Exactly.
That's why the nigga was like, this is it. God
What?
damn it. Damn it.
The call and response was what?
That's what the Brontosaurus said. He was like, damn, this is it.
What?
Lucini's falling from the sky. Damn it.
Oh man,
Damn it. We dead. EKA.
so fucking stupid, yo. I'm sorry.
EKA Mr. T Rex. You know what I'm saying? I
dude.
gotta be able to. If you stand still, I ain't gotta be able to see you. And matter of fact, I ain't even gotta be able to touch you to pity you. You know what I'm saying?
Do it.
And lastly,
I can't put my necklaces on because my arms are too small. Like, so these necklaces, I can't take them off. They gotta stay on.
Lastly, FKA, man, yo, this white girl Sarah, she domed me up so dope,
Right?
son.
What's that?
So dope. I told the homies to go get some too.
What's that called?
You know what I told them?
What's that?
I said, go try Ceratops.
That's a bar.
That's it.
That's a bar.
I said, I took you back to the crustacean, you know what I'm saying?
I see what you did there. You know what I'm
From
saying?
the dirt, from the soil, the grain, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Jeff Goldblum, you know what I'm saying? With the shirt unbuttoned, you know what I'm saying?
That's one big pile of shit.
With the top 4 buttons unbuttoned, you know what I'm saying? Let the chest his fuck all the way the fuck out.
Because he got an ankle injury, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Yo, he was laid up in the motherfucking lab like motherfucking
He got shot, bro, like for
like
real.
motherfucking Freddie Gibbs on the album cover, dog. Like,
He was laid up like Freddie Gibbs. Son, you're right.
Speaking of which, y'all saw the joint with
That is now the cover for this week's
dog.
episode.
Nah, when they made
Done.
the statue to commemorate like 20 years of Jurassic Park, it was a statue of Jeff Goldblum with his shirt open. Like, it wasn't a dinosaur. It wasn't you know what I'm saying, a picture of Jurassic Park. It was Jeff Goldblum with his chest out.
Yep, that's
straight
it.
up.
They were like,
Because that's all you needed. You know what I'm saying?
they were like, we know what you came to see. You know what I'm saying? These dinosaurs was cool and shit. This was a cool little concept that we came up with, but yeah,
This is a great vehicle for Jeff Goldblum's chest hairs. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
right.
The nigga was the fly.
Mm-hmm.
So, if so facto, chest out.
You know
Exactly.
what I'm saying? Straight up.
Yeah.
Because he's so fly. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
Exactly.
He couldn't be more fly than me. You know what I'm saying? But it's your man, Boom Dynamite, back at it. You know what I'm saying? BKA CK1. That's Cerebral Knievel. Back flipping in y'all, still smelling godly fresh.
Yo, what's that smell like, son?
I'm trying to tell you, man, it smell like me. You know what I'm saying? Pure excellence. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
CKA Don Fondant, because I'm smooth and the cake been covered. It doesn't come uncovered. There's no way you can do it. Like, you gotta have the fondant on the cake.
Dog, the crowbar couldn't get it uncovered.
You can't do that. You gotta take it. You know what I'm saying? But DKA, I'm going all the way up top. The top of top.
All the way up top.
So I got shout out. I got start out with the queen. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
DKA Mahalia Smackson. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh,
do it.
okay.
EKA Perk Franklin. FKA Shirley C's up. You know what I mean? You gotta throw them C's up. You get rams, hams, all that shit if you throw the C's up.
That's so dumb.
It's real though. A GKA John P. Keys Open Doors. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, okay. Okay.
I like that.
HKA Karen Sparksheared. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
HKA Smokey Norfolk. There's not a joke. It's just Smokey Norfolk. You know what I'm saying?
So that's where you get so high you see Jesus.
Ooh, that's a bar. HKA O's Londa Adams. You know what I'm saying? Gotta have them O's.
Oh yeah. I like that one.
Where we at? IKA Donnie McMurkin. You know what I'm saying? JKA Marvin Sachs. You know what I'm saying? Gotta have them Sachs. JKA Bloodshed Hammond. You know what I'm saying?
Oh wow. Wow.
That's when you get fresh in the city and in the field. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Bars.
Yo.
My face.
Yo. Stop the podcast.
What? You gotta get that Bloodshed Hammond. You know what I'm saying? Get fresh in the city, fresh in the field.
My whole body, dog. Come on.
I told you it's for Rem, man. I told you it's for Rem. I told you I was going all the way up top. And you gotta get the stove ready too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
Man, where we at, man? Where we at?
Do it matter?
Okay. Let's say
You're
LKA.
killing me, Pooh.
Hey, shout out to Bloodshed. Shout out to Cam. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to CQC,
Oh, man.
Children of the Corn.
Yeah,
No, man,
Bloodshed.
I'm laughing because the fucking song keeps playing in my head, but with your like motherfucking like lyrics over it, dog. We're fresh in the city.
The Bloodshed Hammer is when you get what you call it? When you get fresh. You know when?
When?
Late in the midnight hour. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, come on, bro.
That's when you get fresh. Late in the midnight hour. You know what I'm saying?
So none of this was written. None of this was
It's
rehearsed.
It's not. It was just Bloodshed Hammond. Come on, I gotta keep going, man. I gotta wrap this shit up.
Give me back my time. Don't stop my time.
Yeah, don't stop my time, cuz. Don't stop my time. LKA Big B Winans. You know what I'm saying? Gotta rep the big B's.
Word.
Where am I at? MKA Tamala Grams. You know what I'm saying?
Come on,
do it.
son.
Take me to the king. I heard he's the plug. You know what I'm saying? When you get the plug that you gotta get, you know what I'm saying? You gotta get that MKA. That's that Mississippi Gas Choir. You know what I'm saying? Yo, NKA Hezekiah Walker. You know what I'm saying? I got that loud.
I like that.
OKA Trinity 187. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
gotta rep that. You know what I'm saying? Where we at? That was PKA Lecrae Cray. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And lastly,
I think you
PK,
broke
I'm
Remy
done.
with the
Know what that
bloodshed
means?
joint.
Yo,
know what that means?
Dog.
Know what that means?
What is it, dog?
What that mean,
is it,
dog?
dog?
When I'm done, that means I'm about to like this J Quest. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm going all the way up top. Get the stove
Yep.
ready, man.
Yep. Yeah, I really think you broke Remy with the bloodshed
Yo,
joint, son.
that was it. I was done. I didn't need to hear nothing else.
Trying to tell you, man.
That we're fresh. That we're fresh in the city, dog. I'm sorry.
You gotta tell your girl, man, late in the midnight hour. You know what I'm saying? She gotta turn that thing around and around. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, yo.
It's about to work in your favor. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, highly favored. You know what I'm saying? Oh man.
Hey, shout out to Vacation Bible School. You know what I'm saying?
It'll work.
Yo.
Oh shit. But yo, alright, yo, it's your boy, motherfucking fresh off the island estate, man. It's that Appleton's Jamaican scum. You know what I'm saying? It's five times distilled. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? AKA Thadam Nupsi. You know what I'm saying?
Brother Noopsy.
You know what I'm saying? VKA Fred Drip Douglas. You You know what I mean?
Come on, yo. Come on, yo.
Never been faded. You know what I'm saying?
Never. Not once.
That's a bar.
You know what I'm saying? CKA Walker Flexus Ranger. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I
love it.
I tell a bitch the conversation gonna be short, but the D is long must. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking DKA Al Girochi deep fryer. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no.
What that mean?
Skibbity wee bop bop. I don't know. Motherfucking EKA CD
That means after we
101.
hit your joint, we hit this jazz black and white. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no. I'm getting to that. You know what I'm saying?
Let me get there.
You know what I'm saying? EKA CD 101.9. You know what I mean? All the blunts got that smooth jazz flavor. You know what I mean?
Right.
I love it.
And motherfucking lastly, man, it's your man, Rudy Muliani.
Oh, man.
Catch a nigga on TV talking all types of wild shit on a Sunday, dog.
You don't take a day off.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucking truth is not truth, nigga.
Shout out to Siegel, you know what I'm saying?
Truth, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Siegel. The truth
Shout
is the
to
truth.
Siegel,
you know what I'm saying?
What do you think Bees was doing, like, when he heard that joint? You know what I'm saying? Like, did he go out and, like, body slam, like, a random, like, Philadelphian? You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I think he went to storage and he went to, like, the joint to find his push rod toilet sword. He said, these niggas don't know.
Yeah, you had to pull it out storage. Yeah.
I gotta find this shit. These niggas don't remember. Okay.
Right.
Truth.
I'm about to take over the city of Philly like John Street.
But you got to understand, he also body slams a random Philadelphian on every day, son. Like, that's just... If he doesn't body slam a random Philadelphian, it makes the 10 o'clock news. Like, like tonight, breaking news.
And local news today, you know what I'm saying? Beanie Siegel
has not body slammed a random Philadelphian. For reporting live on the story, we go to Tom. Tom?
Bro, they had the whole press conference.
I'm on a back block and no one has been body slammed in like a week and a half. The streets of Philly want to know, are we still Philly?
Cut to the piece, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, I be dying laughing. They have a whole press conference for you. Like, it's not your Wells' fault. You know what I'm saying? It's a team effort. I'm disappointed in myself. You know, and I'm the leader. You know what I'm saying? Like,
at the press conference, Beans got a back brace on. Like, look, you know what I'm saying? I felt the twinge last Saturday. You know what I'm saying?
But you talk about practice. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Not a game, you know what I'm saying? Not the game that I live and die for, you know what I'm saying?
No, your man gotta come in, you know what I'm saying?
Who?
Your brother, Cannon.
Who?
Sal Palantonio, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you gotta bring Sal Powell into this?
He's like, this just in, you know what I'm saying?
Reporting live for ESPN,
you know
Sal Palantonio from the Black Block.
It doesn't look like anybody's gonna get slammed in the next 2 to 3 weeks.
They got to put him on IR, son.
He's got back spasms. He's got
back spasms. Up on the visibly unavailable to playlist, son.
That's what he's on right now.
They got Mike Fratello doing the motherfucking doing like the replays, like, see right here. You know what I'm saying? Doing the telestrated shit, dog. Kenny the Jet Smith, you know what I'm saying, running behind the screen, dog. Right. Oh man. This is why the show be 8 hours long, though.
Exactly, son. It's already been 15 minutes since we started. We haven't even got to topic number 1.
Bruh, that would be awesome if we had like real live niggas commentating rap shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
We need that.
So if you look right here, this is when Uzi Vert pulled up on Rich the Kid.
And proceeded to get it bracking. You know what I'm saying?
hey, it's gonna be like, what's your man Remy? It's gonna be like, it's gonna be like your man Kenny the Jet Smith. He's gonna run to the big board. Like, hold on, let me illustrate some shit real quick. As you can see, Uzi is standing with both of his hands in fists. Rich has the open palm. He's not ready for war.
You don't want that bloodshed Hammond, dog.
Not at all. Not at all.
Oh my God.
Just because we wanted it doesn't mean we entitled. For real.
You're so special, baby.
Well, the top story tonight on DefCon Jive is Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj did not reach number 1 on the billboards this week. That honor went to Travis Scott for 2 weeks in a row for Astro World.
Shouts to him. I still don't understand not one bit of that album, but you know, I guess he did his thing.
It's still better than Nicki's album.
It's still better than Nicki's album. It was crazy.
Ooh, facts. Super facts. And Nicki proceeded to lose her goddamn mind on Twitter, saying that it's Spotify's fault for not pushing her as hard as Drake.
Shut up. Like, you released your album, like, early as shit.
Yeah, a week earlier than she said she was going to.
Right.
Which actually was the original one.
That's not it, because, like, the thing about it is, like, she still had, what, like, 2-3 singles out already? So it's like...
Yeah. She started dropping singles in April. Right,
so, like, I don't want to hear that, bro.
So she blamed Spotify for not pushing her as hard as Drake. She blamed, who she blamed?
Remy Ma.
Not Remy Ma. But she blamed a lot of people, and she blamed her record label, Young Money, for not standing up for her to Spotify.
Shut up. Like, bro, if you make good music, like it'll stand by itself, though. You're just making trash music at the moment, though.
She also said that Travis Scott had already sold $200,000 worth of merchandise before she had a chance to get her album out, which I don't know what merchandise had anything to do with it, but whatever.
Like, I saw some shit. She was saying, motherfucking Travis Scott was using motherfucking Kylie Jenner, to sell his album.
Yeah,
I'd be like,
who cares? You were using Drake and you're using
you know what I'm
Wayne.
saying?
Like fuck.
Like, you got a song on your album where you name dropping damn near every dude in the fucking industry, dog. Like,
and it sucks too.
Right.
And it's bad. So all she's been doing is basically just crying about. She also said her Queen of the Week may go to Harriet Tubman, because she's comparing herself to Harriet Tubman about how Harriet Tubman overcame, so she's gonna overcome, I guess.
Okay.
Go. For more on this story, we go to Remy. Remy, what do you think about this?
She's fucking trash, dog, and she's like doing anything to fucking stay relevant, dog. And you're not gonna get that back. Like, you're not gonna be relevant in the same way. Like, you gotta come back and do a motherfucking 444 album. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you gotta come back and do a motherfucking Nasir. You know what I'm saying? However you feel about Nasir, you know what I'm saying? Like, that album, you know what I'm saying? Like that's still like a grown man album. Like, you can't be doing this shit the little kids is doing, dog. You're too fucking old. You're too fucking old, dog.
But here's where I'm confused, Remy, is that she always talks about how she has her Barbies, her Barbs, right? Her Barbs are this rabid fan base who support her no matter what. And yet she only pushed 150,000 physical copies and, who knows, however many streams, but not enough to beat Travis. So why is she blaming Spotify if her Barbie army is supposed to be so massive and pushing her and supporting her?
That's the thing. Like, she has to realize how big of an artist she actually is, dog. You're not that big of an artist.
Not that big. Maybe it finally hit her.
The thing is this, man.
What is it, Boom?
Nicki's washed.
Big time.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it has to be a motherfucking Nasir album. You know what I'm saying? It got to be like a mixtape with Ninth Wonder. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I'd actually be here for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to hear what it sounds like. You know what I'm saying? Because the beast is gonna bang, dog. We know the beast is gonna bang.
Hang on,
let me explain something to you.
Hang on, Boom.
I got something on my heart, man.
I'm sorry. Go for it, Boom. Go.
Nicki is trash because Nicki is washed. And not just like with her being like, you know what I'm saying, like old or whatever. Like her literal rap style is old as fuck.
Yeah.
Right.
She does all the time, she does the motherfucking Superhead jump. I got a chick named Superhead.
Yep. What did she do?
She gets Superhead.
And then I heard she moved in the building.
Later on, she moved into the building.
Oh, okay. Oh, it was later.
And then she even gave the superhead.
Huh.
Oh, word.
Like she has that punchline, so like it's like
no, she does that scheme over and over again. Like,
exactly, and that scheme was Superhead. That shit was like what, like 99,
2000.
2000 is generous. I think it's like 99. And so like her rapping, like you know what I'm saying, like her punchlines, dog, they're like poo. Like you know what I'm saying, like she said, what'd she say? Your old girl, your old miss, is sippy. So I leave her down south. I was like, Mississippi? Oh, come on. And so like, she does a lot of joints like that. So like, I think number one, she's washed in style and then like years.
Yeah.
Number two, I don't think she did enough to, what's the word? Like, show herself to her fans. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all knew, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Nicki, she's rapped for years, but it's like, if you don't have depth of character, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You can only do it for so long. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so like, the average rapper that comes out and like, yeah, I'm a thug, like, they make one album.
Yep. And
the niggas that can be like, yo, I'm a thug, but I also think, or I'm a thug boss, I'm gonna talk about thug mafia. Like, I'm gonna expound upon this.
Right.
Like, those are the ones
hustle, you know what I'm saying? Like,
oh yeah, like even like if you look at like a Jay-Z or like a Big, like when Big and Jay came out, they were just like, yeah, I'm on some hood street shit, and it was just like, all right, now for my second time you hear me, I'm gonna be on some. I've grown from being a thug, now I'm a gangster. Now I'm grown from being a gangster, now I'm a boss. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, okay,
but even more than that, even on the same album, right? Even on Reasonable Doubt, you had I Gotta Learn to Live with Regrets.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
it shows you depth of,
yeah.
Like, I'm still talking this gangster shit, but I'm telling you there's another side.
And even on Ready to Die, you had suicidal thoughts.
She doesn't give you that.
She doesn't do that.
And that's why she's having problems. And to be real with you, and I said this before, when we critiqued or reviewed the album Invasion of Privacy,
mm-hmm.
I was like, yo, this is a good album. I think that this is going to speak to a lot of women like Mary J. Blige's My Life did. And you were like, whoa.
Music-wise, no. But
not music. I wasn't talking about
music. I'm talking about... Yeah, I understood what you were saying.
I'm talking about message-wise, right?
Yeah.
And so, like, on the Cardi B album, you got songs like Drippin', you got songs like, you know what I mean, where she's coming through with the swag and she's bragging and shit. But she also has songs like Be Careful, where she's being vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? She also has songs where she's showing off her Latin influences. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you get more of a picture of who Cardi B is. You get more of understanding. You get more depth from her than you get from Nicki Minaj.
As opposed to, you know, bitch, I'm the queen, you know what I'm saying, for 14 straight songs. You know?
All these
like,
bitches is my sons.
It's literally, I'm the shit and my pussy wet for 14 songs.
Mm-hmm. But that, and that sells for like a single. But then, but I guess she works under the assumption that what worked for the single is what people want to hear for 14 straight songs. So I'm going to give you 14 straight songs, maybe with a guest, but it's going to be the same subject matter the whole time. And that's going to sell billions.
You know, and maybe there was something to that argument that we talked about, you know what I'm saying, last week about like the double standard for female rappers, because that same format over and over again works for fucking Migos. You know what I'm saying? Like, right.
Yeah.
Nah. That's not fair because Nicki has been in the game way longer than the Migos. So you could argue that it worked for Nicki for when she was rapper of the year for 8 years in a row.
Uh-huh.
But like this bitch is wise, bro. Like, she said, like this bitch says I'm Chun-Li. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, first off,
the last Street Fighter came out like 10 years ago.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even know if these niggas, like, if she didn't say, nigga, I'm Fortnite, you know what I'm saying?
But you know what? Like, I never understood the fucking Chun-Li reference, though. Like, what was she referring to?
She was saying that she's a bad guy.
But Chun-Li wasn't a bad guy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, she got it all fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, fuck you gonna do now? It's all fucked up now.
Yeah, so like that's what I'm saying. Like it's super wise. It's super like, and the worst part is it's not even like on one joint when she's saying I'm Chung-Li. It's not even like one joint where she's saying like she repeats a lot of like in a couple of the choruses she repeats shit over and over again. And one of the joints she's like what'd she say? I'm Chung-Li, and she was like no singer, but the bullet sting, and I'm like, bruh. Who the fuck knows who Sting is? Like, who knows who Sting is, though? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's for us. You know what I'm saying?
But we not listening to it.
No, but I'm saying, like, us, we would appreciate a bar. Like, I don't need a reference that I know, like a Chung-Li or, like, some shit, or Sting or the Police. I need a bar with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and she doesn't do that.
It's just random references. Random name drops.
And I'm trying to go through it in my head of, like, niggas we love that pretty much only concentrate on one subject that are also not vulnerable in some way. And I'm really having a hard time because I went DMX, right? DMX, blood on my dick because I fucked the corpse. But then he does, Damien and the prayer.
Right.
Then I went MOP and I was like, no, actually MOP talk a lot of thug shit. But at the same time, they talk a lot about hardships in the hood. And selling drugs to support their family. Then I was like,
roofing your dice.
Was that? Oh yeah, and of course, roofing your dice. And then I was like, well, obviously the Clips, all they talk about is drug pushing, but then they talk about the hardships of drug pushing to their own community and what they've done wrong. And like, I'm really trying to go through like older not young niggas, because young niggas don't really know how to be vulnerable, but older niggas who did one good thing that weren't vulnerable. I'm really having a hard time here.
That's what I'm saying, bro. And it's like, I don't think she understands that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and as dope as like her comrades are, like Drake and motherfucking Wayne, say what you say about Drake, but if he doesn't give you anything, he gives you depth.
Right.
So he talks about like fucking hoes. He also talks about like, you know what I'm saying, wanting them and loving them and all. So he gives you both sides of the spectrum. Right. And if you talk about Wayne
gotta keep the world from your kid. You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly. And if you talk about Wayne, like Wayne definitely has given you the full gamut of rap. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you listen to the Carters, he's like, oh, okay, you're rapping about that shit.
Yeah.
And now it's like some other shit. You know what I mean? So
yeah. So he also talks about the hardships of growing up in the hood and being poor and all that shit. He talks about that too. The best I can come up with is, this is going to be, y'all are going to set me straight. Rock Marciano, he's a god.
Right.
But he really does only talk about one thing. I don't know if he's very vulnerable though.
I was going to say West Side Gun too though.
Yeah, West Side Gun. Yeah, you're right about West Side Gun. Yeah.
It's about them Hempstead niggas though. I don't know.
That's what it is.
But if you look at West Side Gun, you look at Rock, right? They don't have the same what's the word? Amount of prominence or amount of dominance as a Migos or as a Nicki. So
that's true.
They're still in there, like, you know what I'm saying, fuck with me stage. Like, you know what I'm saying? You might get into them off the drug raps or off the, you know what I'm saying?
Off the pimp raps.
The egregious pimp shit. You know what I'm saying? The egregious braggadocio.
Yeah. Allow them to have time to, you know what I'm saying, figure out what they're doing next. Now, if they don't do nothing next, they should be a Nicki. But again, it's not an equal comparison because Nicki won Lyricist of the Year like 8 years in a row.
Right.
She was the only bitch in the game worth mentioning for like a decade.
Yeah.
And Rock don't get mentioned at all. You know what I'm saying? We just love him, you know what I'm saying, personally. You know what I'm saying?
All Rock is our Monday morning motivational on the Instagram. That's all he is.
Right.
Yeah. But
bars though. You know
bars pond bars. But
bitch, I look like God.
But I also want to talk about like Nicki's PR in this situation of like you number 2 in the country, like of the top 10 albums, you're number 2 and you're flipping out over that. Like that seems like such a
complaining about, right?
Right. That seems like such a small thing to complain about. Somebody I love on Twitter, somebody said Nicki can't handle her coke, so she went after Travis Scott. Like who's your PR? why are you doing this? Because you really seem like a brat and you really seem like a trash person to, number one, get that one blogger fired, and then to flip out like this, but then also have crocodile tears on that interview in the UK over Cardi B. Like, and then to beef with Safari. Like, of all these things, you seem like a trash person, which Remy has been trying to put into the universe.
I'm gonna tell you what she should have done.
What's that?
She should have been like, look, what happened was a large faction of her fans went to Cardi B. You know
yeah.
And I'm assuming because of the reality of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, when it first came out, like I said, she was the first. Nicki was one of the only bitch out spitting, and the way that she spit was on some like, I'm different, I'm the head bitch, like type shit.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And if you look at Cardi B is more like the every woman, like the everyday person. You know what I'm saying?
The everyday New Yorker.
Exactly. And they couldn't, like, people more so, were attracted to that than the Nicki. Because it's like, what's the jump when Nicki was beefing with Remy, and she was like, I'm not even gonna make a diss record. I'm just gonna make a hit record.
Yeah.
Like, the average person doesn't deal with beef like that.
Right.
We gotta throw hands, dog.
Yeah.
Like,
exactly.
Yeah.
Or something gotta happen, or say something bad, but you can't just be like, yeah. So what Nicki needs to do is to get super ratchet and just have mad images of her drinking like quarter waters and be like, look, I'm a hood bitch. I'm a black hood bitch. Fuck with me.
But see, now that'll come off as disingenuous because she should have did that from jump. Like, at the beginning of this, when she dropped Chung Lee should have been on the corner with the quarter waters and shit like that.
I agree. That's what I'm saying, right? And that would have been like, all right, Nicki's back. She's back for us.
Right. But instead, she goes the colorful route. She does songs with fucking Teriyaki 69, licking ice cream, like
Tapping-yaki.
Oh, I'm tripping. Tapping-yaki 69, and it's like you want to stay at that pedestal, but actually, I just thought about it. Would you say Cardi B is the rap SZA? Like, SZA hit a certain point for black women because she sung about shit that young black women were going through at that time. As trite as it seemed to me, that's people's worlds. And that's what Cardi became. Cardi became, like you said, the everyday black woman. I just want to party. You know what I'm saying? I'm making moves, leveling myself up. I'm making money moves and shit. Yeah.
Which is what everybody connects
Which everybody wants. Like, but bitch, I'm Chung Lee. I'm the bad guy. Like, no,
I don't know what that is.
I don't relate to that
I don't
at
know what
all.
that is. How many bitches play fucking video games even know who Chun-Li is, bro?
Right.
That's why she can say, I'm the bad guy, I'm Chung-Li, and nobody checks her.
He's like, yo, like I'm fucking Bulma, you know what I'm saying? I'm motherfucking Chi-Chi from Dragon Ball, dog. It's like, no, bitch, I don't know. No bitch knows what you talking about. And I might get it, but I don't understand why you're using that reference.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
bitch, I'm Nina from Tekken.
You know, so
the bad guy.
Bitch, I'm Shira from Mortal Kombat.
Like, you could just name any joint from video games, and it because, you know, most of her fan base never played those video games, so whatever.
Bitch, I'm Dr. Wily.
You know what I'm saying? Bitch, I'm Dr. Robotnik. You know what I'm saying? Like, what?
Yo, that's so stupid.
Bitch, I'm Bowser. You know what I'm saying? Like, what?
All right, you want the bad guy?
At least Bowser is the bad guy.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh man,
oh, that's so stupid.
Like it's just sad, but like it is sad just like watching like a motherfucker like rap is a fickle bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know this.
Yep.
And like when that motherfucker stops giving a shit about you, you know what I'm saying? Like, she will throw your ass to the curb. And I feel like that's what's happening to Nicki right now. You know what I'm saying?
No, I feel like but I think what's tied to that, Remy, and what's not spoken about is the fact that when you're putting out trash.
Yeah. Yep.
Let's not skirt around the fact that she's putting out trash. Right. You know what I'm saying?
No, and I'm not saying this to be funny. I'm saying this to be real, because it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's recall know what I'm saying, the Ja Rule.
Okay. Okay.
Who came in off the Vini Vidi Vici.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Holla, holla.
And that moved some units, I'm not gonna lie. But when he was like, you know what, I'm about to sing and gargle on these tracks.
You say gargle?
Yeah.
Pause.
That's when he started making like boatloads of money.
Yeah.
So he was like, I'm just gonna keep doing this shit.
Mm-hmm.
And so what happened was he was like, yeah, I'm gonna get Ashanti. I'm gonna get J-Lo. I'm gonna go back to Ashanti.
Yep.
I'm gonna go back to Ashanti again after that.
Yep.
And then, I'm gonna see what Vita talking about.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And so then when Fifth came in, he was like, nah, this shit is whack. And everybody was like, yeah, it's whack.
Yep.
And he was like, let me do one more song with Ashanti.
Just to double check.
And that's when he was like, oh, I'm done.
Uh-huh.
And that's what Nicki Minaj is doing. It was like,
but you know what?
Like, this is whack. Stop doing this. And
but you know what? Like,
let me try this one more time. Let me try to sing on this track one more time.
But like,
I'll tune it one more again.
Half of Ja Rule's problem is he just messed with the motherfucking internet troll god that is motherfucking 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? Like 50 Cent put his targets on you. Like he could end a lot of careers though. You know what I'm saying? Like he's good at that. You know what I'm saying? He's good at startup content.
When Fifth came back, right? And he was like, we're not doing this singing shit no more.
Mm-hmm.
Street shit. Jeffrey Atkins was like, I'm from New York. And it was a hit.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that joint.
But guess what?
What?
That shit happened way too late.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did.
If you would have heard Many Men, then it's like, I'm from New York. Like, okay. Like, it might have been a thing.
Mm-hmm.
But we heard Many Men, we had all these joints, and then we're just like, yeah, we're deep in the gangster move.
Yep.
Now it's like, now you trying to come Ja Rule back? Nah, cuz.
And he already had the gay hairdresser talking about Jeffrey Atkins. So
exactly.
It was pretty much a wrap after that.
That's 50. That's less people stop giving a fuck about you and more like 50 like taking away your fans.
51.
You know?
That's true.
No, it's not 50. I'm about to look at that, dog. I'm about to show you right now. It's a time component.
Mm. So you're saying Onika she's losing that time component right now? Like she's overestimating her worth to the game, kind of like how Ja Rule overestimated his spot, and time is going to eat Onika up just as it ate Ja Rule up.
Yep.
Mm.
And I think she just needs to realize, you know what I mean, this is what it is. So look.
But like if she was out here spitting Nas bars, it would still work. You know what I'm saying?
Right. All right. So you got Living It Up. You know what I'm saying? 2001. You got Always on Time. 2001. Yep. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You got What's Love, and that came
J-Lo.
out in J-Lo. You know what I'm saying? And that came out 2002, right?
Wow.
Then you got I'm From New York in 2008.
Wow.
Out the blue.
So you're talking about like almost a decade passes. He started in 2001 singing these songs.
Wow.
And in 2008 he comes back to the streets. Like that's what it was. I think you're right. 50 had a lot to do with it. But if you're talking about almost 10 years, and now you're gonna come back to start sitting in the seat, like nah.
And Many Men was what, 2002?
Right.
So yeah, like if he would have came back at that time, it would have been something. But he kind of just was like, I got my lane. I'm going to make this money.
2003.
Yeah. I'm not going to fuck with it. I'm going to let it ride, and that cost him. And it might cost Onika unless she drops this porno, which I'm certain is coming. Pause.
Nah, I just want the motherfucking. I would watch it too. I just want the motherfucking 444 album. You know what I'm saying? Out of Nicki, dog. Like.
I don't think you're going to get it. I don't think you're going to get it.
You're a grown up now. Drop a grown up album, dog.
And actually, a bunch of people said that because she said the Harriet Tubman tweet, and people were like, "Well, that would have been nice to hear about Harriet Tubman on your album instead of talking about how much money you got."
But you can't get 444 without Reasonable Doubt.
But Reasonable Doubt had regrets though.
That's what I'm saying. Like you have to have a litany of showing, like, you know what I'm saying, introspection or something, like, you know what I'm saying. You can't
you have to have something.
It doesn't just come to you, like, you know what I'm saying. Your sixth album, like, Jay's giving you his first album. He's giving you the Black album. He's giving you, you know what I'm saying, Blueprint 2, where he's talking about Meet the Parents.
Yeah. Like, American Gangster.
He's giving you this whole progression where he's just like, oh, not even just American Gangster. What's Kingdom Come?
Yeah, Kingdom Come with
His New 20. He's telling you where he's in his life.
Yeah.
She isn't giving you none of that.
No.
So it's like, what makes you think that on the 13th album, you know what I'm saying, Sir Mix-a-Lot is going to give you Black Girl Lost?
You know what I'm saying? Like, I think
his posse's on Broadway. I mean, the posse is still on Broadway.
No, like I think the issue is like she's trying to pop. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. And like at this stage of your career, like you're not gonna pop. You know what I'm saying? Like Jay-Z didn't put 444 out. You know what I'm saying? Because it was gonna do numbers. You know what I'm saying? Like he did it because it was a grown up project for a grown ass man.
He also
grown ass man bars all on that shit.
He also had to apologize.
I don't care
to
how
his
much
wife.
I sell.
He had to apologize to his wife too.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't care how much I sell. You know what I'm saying? Like this is I'm doing this for the culture. I'm doing this for the art. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grown up.
But Ram, answer me this question. You don't think that, so I agree with what you're saying, and I understand what you're saying in that perspective. But do you believe that if I am a beehiver, you know what I'm saying, I rep Nicki Minaj, that's my shit, right?
Beehive is Beyonce. Boom.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know
the disrespect. Yo, boom.
It's
Boom, you gonna get us killed out here, son. You know, chill.
Right. chill, son. Joe, chill.
Chill, bro. Where's my killer tape?
I got Bloodshed Hemming with me. You know what that means?
What's that mean?
No weapon. No weapon. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like, I lost my train of thought.
Well, all right.
All that mattered was Bloodshed Hammond.
We gotta move on. We gotta move on.
No, here it is real quick.
What up?
You're telling me someone that's a diehard Nicki fan, you know what I'm saying, that's been down from day one, wouldn't want an album of Nicki talking that shit? Like, that's what I know her for. That's what I got into it for. That's what I talk. I'm a bad bitch. You know what I'm saying? This is my bitch who I rock with. Cardi B talks about too much other shit. I'm about being the baddest bitch in the building. Mm-hmm. Why would I not want an album of Nicki talking that shit?
Apparently they don't, because it didn't sell.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
We had that album and it didn't sell.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're worried about your diehard fans, you know what I'm saying? Like, your diehard fans are diehard fans regardless of what you put out. You know what I'm saying? Beyonce could literally fart into a microphone for 40 minutes, dog. And the Beehive is still gonna buy that shit.
Yep.
So you listening to the Rock Marciano Family Man album?
Hell yeah. Because he's gonna start pimping on it, but he's also gonna talk about his son and his wife and his family.
And there will be bars.
And
though.
there will be bars.
There will be a bar.
He will talk about how his son has on Polar Bear. You know what I'm saying?
You see?
I will give you that. There will be bars.
His son's gonna have on some expensive ass Polar Bear all throughout the rap, son. And it's gonna be fire.
I'm saying, like, all I'm saying is, like, she's supposedly, like, buddy with Nas, you know what I'm saying? Like, you couldn't have Nas ghostwrite a bar for you, dog. Like,
he did it for
not
Foxy.
one bar.
He did it for Foxy.
She talked about that. She talked about that. You know what I'm saying? She said that I never had nobody write a bar for me.
But you need to. But you need to. Drake is doing it and it's working. You motherfucking Cardi is doing it and it's fucking working.
Yep.
But it's not working for Inga because I don't know what the fuck.
I don't know what the fuck that was, though. Oh man.
Oh,
never meet your heroes.
And before we move on, I would be remiss to say, beefing with Safari is a lose-lose. You will not win that. You will not win that. He's on Love and Hip Hop. He is built for drama. His only purpose in existing at this point in his life is making drama for TV. Leave that dude alone. You will not win that.
I think that's why she's doing it, like to show that her reality. Like, you know, like she was like, when she was like, every time you eat my box, he's like, I used to wish for times like this. Like, that's her trying to like.
That's her trying to audition for Love and Hip Hop?
Nah, I think that's like her trying to like relate to the everyday woman. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you talk about I lost meat, but that nigga used to eat my box on some begging shit. Yeah. And you're like, I had a nigga like that back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Or like, she's talking about all these niggas in the industry, like, you know what I'm saying, whatever, because she's that bitch, and I'm that bitch, so.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, then that bitch should have bought the album, and she didn't. So.
She didn't.
To somebody, let's move on to somebody who sold more mixtapes than Nicki. Omarosa.
That bitch?
Oh, do it.
Omarosa keeps dropping mixtapes, secret recordings of Trump's cabinet. She recorded in the Situation Room. She recorded in the Oval Office. She recorded phone messages. She's on her book tour right now. She's doing it real big. Howard University graduate. Howard University alumni. She's doing it real big. We welcoming her back to the barbecue, right, Remy?
No. No, bitch. It's like, yo, I just think it's so funny, you know what I'm saying? Like, we are like, from the minute we saw Omarosa, we were like, yo, this is a scandalous ass bitch. And like, it's so funny, like, black people called that shit for what it was from day one.
From jump.
And now your boy Trump, now your boy Pito is just now finding out that she's a fucking scandalous bitch. She's a fucking raggedy bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Raggedy bitch.
Yeah, like Trump just standing on the White House lawn like, you raggedy bitch. With the leather vest on with no shirt on underneath though. Oh man, shouts to Bubba, you know what I'm saying?
Oh shit.
Oh man, but yeah, like spit your shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, and your homegirl Angela Rye called that shit, you know what I'm saying, when she got fired. He was like, I do not feel sorry for her. She's gonna come back.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? She got a story or whatever. She gonna get her money. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was at HU for real?
Theology.
Apparently.
Oh, well, I mean that explains her getting to the money. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's why she's a finesse god. You know what I'm saying?
That's why she's a finesse god. You know what I'm saying?
She's a theologian. You know what I'm saying? For real though. You know what I'm saying?
It's so funny that we can laugh at this.
Right.
But this is the joint though, man. And I told this to Scrap. I don't know if anybody else caught it, but on Sunday, she was on MSNBC with your man Al Sharpton.
Oh, was she? Oh, she really trying to get back to the barbecue.
And Al Sharpton kept it 1 million, dog. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I wasn't talking to you for a minute, and we weren't talking to you. And by we, I mean the black community. You know what I'm saying? We told you what was going to happen. We told you about messing with Trump, and we thought that you weren't with us, so we turned our back on you. But now, you know what I'm saying, you see what it is, and we're talking to you again. And she said legitimately out of her mouth, and I don't even know, and I'll open this up to y'all, but I didn't know how to feel when she said this. You know what I'm saying? She was like, I heard and I know what the black community was saying about me when I was on the Apprentice and when I entered the cabinet of, you know what I'm saying, Donald Trump as an aide or whatever. But to be 100% with you, like, you know what I mean? I saw Donald Trump as a vehicle. All I know is ever since I've been messing with him, I've been getting money and I moved out of and I'm getting this stuff and all these opportunities have been afforded to me.
Oh, really?
And so I understand what y'all saying about, you know what I'm saying, not being black, whoop-de-whoop. But to me, this was like more so like me getting out of the position I was in and getting to a better position. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I don't believe that for a second.
Why would you not?
Because this chick has proven time and time again that anything she does and says is for the advancement of Omarosa. And that's it.
That's what she's saying.
I mean, that's what she just said.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, to turn your back on your folks like that, to get in league with this guy, just to say that he's a vehicle. I'm sorry. If Viceland, when they signed the contract, if they turn around and sign Milio Yanacopa list, whatever his name is. But if they,
it's not party time.
It's not party time. If they sign Milo, it's not party time. And I want to punch him in the face because that's what you do to that dude. Like, if Viceland turns around and signs a literal Nazi, we're not riding with you. So why would you turn around and ride with a dude who's done all this shit to people that look like you and would do it to you to use him as a vehicle?
But it ain't happened to me yet.
Yeah, exactly. It ain't happened to her yet. And I'll give her credit. She learned from him. She's outfoxing him. She's outmaneuvering him. I'll give her that. But no, I'm not going to take you saying that you use him as a vehicle for your own shit when he would do the shit to you that he's doing to other people. He just ain't do it to you yet. No, I don't accept that.
I mean, so like half of it, I felt like, you know what I mean? I understand what you're saying. But the other half is like, at this point, as soon as you say that statement, like, I shouldn't give you any more attention. I shouldn't pay you any more attention. Because you're telling me that what your motives are, and it's all about your advantage. Right. So why in your next sentence?
Why am I mad about you? Like trying to do well for yourself.
In this next sentence, why should I listen to you plugging your book? Because I know that this book is about you making yourself better and not, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you're never gonna do anything for the culture, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay.
Right.
Like go stand in your corner, you know what I'm saying? You good in my book, you know what I'm saying? Like, just don't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
for example, I'll give you a perfect example. When your man, OJ's Ornthal James Simpson, you know what I'm saying? Wrote that, I ain't murder that bitch, but if I did, I was like, yo, this shit is fucked up. The mother of his children was murdered by him. And he gonna write this book about this shit.
Yeah.
But I wasn't mad because I was like, you know, he got kind of railroaded in the court system. I understand what you're doing. I see what you want, daddy. It's not for me. That's how I felt when Omarosa said that shit. Like, I better saw her as a person. I didn't see her as stupid anymore. I didn't see her as unaware. I saw her as clear and transparent. Like, this is who I am. And I don't fuck with that, but I can see it now. Now I feel a little bit better. Like, I feel she's just a douchebag. But see, before I thought she was a dumb bitch.
No. See, that's the thing. I never thought she was dumb. I always knew that she was smart in taking advantage of what she was doing. I didn't like the fact that she was taking advantage of what she was doing at the behest of the whole culture. That's what I'm saying. That's what pissed me off. And that's the only reason I'm paying attention to these secret mixtapes is because the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Right? Like, if these secret mixtapes take Trump down and Pence and the whole administration, then that's what's up. I'm not giving you a plate at the cookout. You can't come through. But props to you for bringing down this racist ass president.
Bruh, another part of the interview that was ridiculously ridiculous was the fact that she was like, yeah, the president doesn't really like doing business with people he doesn't know. So, like, he would try to get, like, his aides and people that he were familiar with to come in on meetings. And, like, one time I was called to the Oval Office and I walked in there and were like, yo, she can't be in here. She doesn't have security clearance to meet with the, you know what I'm saying, Emperor of Azerbaijan or some shit. And she was just like...
the Emperor.
She was like, he didn't know that I couldn't, like, be in there. And people had to tell him, like, yeah, it's not that she doesn't want to come. It's just that because she's not actually a politician, she can't be here. And he was like, for real? But I'm the president. You know, like, yeah. They're like, yeah, it doesn't matter, Daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it don't matter.
He's like, okay, bet.
Okay, bet.
And she was like, there's mad times where he would call for her or call for other people, and they were like, yeah, you can't come. So they would come to the White House or come to the Oval Office just to get turned away and be like, no, you can't come.
Wow. Remy, how do you feel about her in the secret recordings and the possibility of her turning all this secret stuff that we don't even know about over to Mueller?
I mean, I saw, like, did you not see this coming? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, immediately.
This is not news for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's like, and you know what I'm saying, all due respect to my dark skin, you know what I'm saying, goddesses, you know what I'm saying, but she's like a ugly dark skin lady. You know what I'm saying? Like, who's been relatively successful in life, you know what I'm saying? She's a fucking bitch. Like, right. People have been mean to her whole life, you know what I'm saying? Like, and until you do right by me, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's gonna have some shit on deck for you, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you cross her, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing scarier or more scornful than a motherfucking scorned fucking dark skinned black lady, dog. Like it's another level. It's another level of get back, dog. So like, you know, like my whole joint is the people who are like cheering for her now, or like coming to her defense. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like when those same motherfuckers were dying, laughing, falling out of their chairs and shit when she got fired. Yep. You know what I'm saying? I don't get with that. You know what I'm saying? But if you take her as a word, she's like I'm just out here to do me. You know what I'm saying? Like do you, man?
There's a couple things in play though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you also know she got hired because she was a token black.
Yeah. Shout out to the Jerron.
It's like the first president since like fucking Gerald Ford that doesn't have any blacks in their cabinet. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that is wild, yo. That is wild, yo. Was it like Sarah Huckabee? They were like, so actually like name a black person in the cabinet, though. And she was like, I'll get back to you.
What?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
what's a black? I'm sorry.
Right.
She's terrible. But I don't want to talk about her. Let's talk about your man 45. You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk about him. What's up?
45 got two things looming.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Number one, he's been in discussions about pardoning some of these people in these cases a la Manafort.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Who's about to go down.
Not if he uses his presidential pardon. You know what I'm saying? Also, he's been talking about ending the security clearance for, you know what I'm saying, people that come out and talk ill of him such that, you know what I'm saying, they can't be in conversations or get
fire every last one of them.
Mm-hmm.
They can't get consulting joints, or they can't get, you know what I'm saying, other joints because
they fire every last one of them, dog. They all white anyway, dog. I do not give a shit. You know what I'm saying?
But you're firing people that, you know what I'm saying, like, so
that know what they're doing. I understand.
So like, if,
I understand. Trust the process.
Trust the process, Rim.
No, so like if I was Secretary of Defense during the Clinton administration, right? Okay. And I know about, you know what I'm saying, Desert Storm, and I know about, you know what I'm saying, these Middle Eastern countries and the different ethnic enclaves and the different makeups. And now we about to get some shit popping. You know what I'm saying? It probably would make sense to bring me in the room. You know what I'm saying? To be like, yeah, can we just get this kid in real quick to talk about what he knows about this so we can run this by him?
Mm-hmm.
That's dead now. You know what I'm saying?
John Brennan can't help you.
That's dead now. You know what I'm saying? So he's just like, nah, I'm good.
Wait, boom. He knows more about ISIS than the general. So we good. We good, Daddy. Don't worry about it.
It's ridiculous.
We good. Yeah, it's kind of unprecedented the way that, and he's been so naked about it. Like, yeah, this dude is talking shit about me, so I'm going to revoke his security license. And I mean, he said it about Omarosa like too, right? Like he said, the only reason I kept Omarosa, or only reason I gave her a job, is because she said nice things about me. Like, he's been so naked about his reasoning and his ambitions that it actually surprises me that it surprises other people. Like, that's the crazy shit. It's like, how did you not see this coming? If you say, it don't matter what your background is, Republican, Democrat, 4-star general, janitor, it don't matter. If you talk shit about him, he gonna retaliate.
Yeah, that motherfucking 4-star general janitor though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Oh man,
he's like sweeping up the hallways with military precision, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And Admiral Shine. You know what I'm saying?
He earned his stripes mopping up the floors in Iraq. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? He earned his stripes, then he mopped them up. You know
but yeah,
You said 5 stars, but he rubbed one of them.
That's shine. That shine, boy. You got that shine.
You got that shine, boy.
But like, it's not a shock to me. It's only a shock that he can get away with it for real. Because like, a lot of people was questioning, like, what does somebody who's not in the administration need security clearance for in the first place? And you told it perfectly, boom, right? Like, if some shit pops off that John Brennan is the chief knowledge officer about, you might want to pull John Brennan in and let him read these briefs on military movements and locations and shit. Now that's dead. So if we get into some shit with like, you know, Iran or Iraq again, and John Brennan got some information, we can't call on him. But nobody in the Republican Party is making a fuss about it. That's the confusing part.
Fire every last one of these motherfuckers, dog.
Yeah.
Like, I want motherfucking Kellyanne Conway, like, Secretary of like, Defense, dog.
Just move her up the chain of command.
Yo, I want motherfucking like. Now, what's the stupid like Trump son, dog? There's
Eric.
There's Eric and
Eric is dumb.
Is it
Donald
Eric
Jr.? Donald Jr. is pretty dumb, dog.
Which one's the one with the blonde hair, dog?
That's Eric.
Yeah, that's Eric.
Yeah, I want motherfucking Eric like you motherfucking like head of the United Nations or some shit, dog. Like just put him somewhere where he has no idea what the fuck he's doing, dog. Like I want
absolutely no idea.
I want to see the fucking train. I want to see the whole train wreck, dog. Don't stop the train short, dog.
I mean,
like I want the last car and like landing in front of the first car, dog, on the train wreck, dog.
I mean, Jared Kushner, to be real with you, doesn't know what the fuck he's doing with Middle Eastern negotiations. So you kind of have that already.
But I feel like he doesn't know what he's doing, but like he doesn't know he's not good at this job, you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
But I feel like he's good at a job. You know what I'm saying? Like you could put him somewhere where he would be effective, you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
I don't feel the same way for Eric Trump, dog. Like
That's
I
real.
don't like I think he's, you know, like you're better off with a sack of potatoes in the seat, you know what I'm saying? Like
That's real. That's real. Absolutely. Maybe let's make Barron like the Secretary of
yo, let's
Defense.
Go. Let's go.
Let's
you know what I'm saying?
make Barron like Secretary of State. You know what I'm saying? Like send him out on
Secretary
meetings.
of Energy or you know,
Yeah. Secretary of Energy. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So put him in charge of the nukes. Yeah, let's do that.
Or Supreme Court Justice. Which one? Which one you want?
Oh shit! Now I gotta make decisions.
Barron Trump.
It's like
Barron gotta be Supreme
You
Court
gotta be
Justice
Supreme
because
Court.
for
Yeah.
life.
And that sets off
For life.
that sets off your 12-year.
Yo, bro, he'd be like 31 years old. Like I'm so sick of being a Supreme Court justice. Oh my god!
I've been a Supreme Court justice for 25 years already. I'm so sick
I've
of this
seen
shit.
it all. They must be running out of niggas to arrest.
He'd be like Brandon Winterfeld. You know what I'm saying? God damn it! What does niggas want now?
Oh, God,
you know what I'm saying?
Another
Chaos is a wheel.
Another gay Baker case. Oh, I can't do any more of these.
Right. I'm going to the north.
Yeah, I think, Ruby, I think at this point, like the fucking mailman is going to be the secretary of fucking mail. Like that's
I want to I'm pissed that his motherfucking lawyer got caught up the way he caught up, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because he was in the food chain, dog. He was next in line, like head of the FBI or some shit, dog.
Yeah, he was.
Dog, the joint to me is crazy is that, like, you know what I'm saying? All these dudes, like, they made it so far.
Mm-hmm.
And that shit was so sloppy.
Mm-hmm.
The sloppiest shit ever, dog. Like the most like reckless, like
No, like these niggas was hitting each other's wives. They was embezzling off each other and not knowing it. You know what I'm saying? This nigga got hours of audio on him, doesn't even know it. Like, you know what I'm saying? She ain't Magnum PI, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Although Omarosa with that mustache would be hilarious.
Dog, she's not the commish. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, like, it's like, I don't understand how these things get cut up so crazy. That's what I completely think it's feasible for him to pardon some of these people.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
he got it. He got a pardon Manafort.
And then possibly being impeached. I'm like, well, I don't understand. I don't have the right to pardon people. And you're like, he was indicted on some shit with you. Like, you can't pardon somebody. This on the trail of your bitch ass.
It sounds like a challenge, dog. Like, you don't think Trump will find a way to finagle that joint? You know what I'm saying?
So he's like, look, doesn't the book say I can pardon who I want because I'm the president?
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, it does. So what the fuck are you talking about here?
I'm the president. I can't commit crime, dog. Like
exactly. I followed the law.
Actually not surprised.
I am the law. You know what I'm saying? Judge Dredd.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm actually surprised he has not said something to that effect of like, actually, I can't commit crimes. I'm the president.
I think he said something like that before. I think he
did. I think he did. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, that's bad.
But like, so that's what I'm saying. I think that it's completely reasonable that he would pardon some of these guys and yank these goddamn security joints away from these people.
Yank every last one of them, dog.
Even Republicans that are talking, you know what I'm saying, crazy. And it's just like, I have the right to do it, so I don't understand why you're mad, because I didn't do anything that I didn't have the right to do. Like, it's not like I did something illegal. Like, listen, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
He's such a fucking clown, dog. Like,
you know what I'm saying? Like, you're fucking it up for all of us. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're trying to say that it's not about you, and we're not trying to do shit to favor you, but you're literally doing shit that favors you. You asked Comey, you tried to hug this man and was like, are you on the squad?
And he was not. He was definitely not on the squad.
No, but you can't even do that, Daddy. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is independent. This is like, young. That's like if you driving down, you know what I'm saying, Broad Street, Cannon. You know what I'm saying?
Which I do often.
And you little tipsy and your headlights off.
Uh-huh.
And the boys pull you over.
Oh, shit. Okay.
But it's a black guy. You can't hug him and be like, you're in the same team, Daddy.
Yeah, baby.
Like, it's us, baby.
Yeah.
He's like
no bullshit, that might actually work.
He's like, get your bitch ass in the back of my car.
Motherfucker, you get your drunk ass in the back.
I'm saying though, Daddy.
You better hug these uppercuts. You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying though, like kinfolk, bro. You know what I'm saying?
This taser about to hug your ass.
I'm saying, back blocks, baby. Like, yo, stay prop. When you get down, you lay down, Daddy.
So that's where we're at, right? But you're not done yet because you're Trump. You know what I'm saying? So you're locked up. You know what I'm saying? You go to the little joint, you get processed. You in there for about 5 days. You know what I'm saying? They take you to court. You know what I'm saying? But the prosecuting attorney is a black woman.
Ooh, what's up, ma? What's good? HU, Wakanda forever, yo.
And she's like, you can't do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this isn't helping you, Daddy. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, I can just imagine, like, motherfucking Judge Omarosa, like, yo, Daddy say helping you, fam. Like, yo, like doing the hand claps and all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
But it's not over.
It's not over.
You got Judge Maybelline. You know what I'm saying?
What's up, my yo? Let me get some fried chicken. Y'all know that. Yo, the cookout gonna be fire, yo.
You motherfucking like, jive ass turkey. You know what I'm saying?
And you like, I would like to enter into court Exhibit A, and it's like a recording of the Cha-Cha Slide. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, there's a brand new dance, Daddy.
And the bailiff's like, that's not gonna work for you, Daddy. Like, you might go to jail, boy. Like, why don't you try to get some legal defense?
I'm saying, though, downtown Booyah Brown. Daddy was good.
Oh, no. And then the bailiff, you know what I'm saying? The motherfucking bailiff's Puerto Rican. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, paso.
And he's like, no. He's like, míralo, papi. You know what I'm saying? It's no good. It's no good. You go to jail a long time.
But boom, to the right, to the right, to the right, to the right, to the right.
That's exactly what Trump is doing. Like, if he was doing this shit. And then be like, I don't understand why this is not working. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit.
It wasn't illegal. It's just not working for the boy. You know what I'm saying? It's a conspiracy. It's the fucking Dems and the liberal media.
It's a witch hunt.
But you know, bro, if Trump came out and he was like, I can't fuck with Omarosa. She's just too bad and bougie. You know what I'm saying? Like, all would be forgiven. All would be forgiven. You know, if he's quoting Migos lyrics, dog, like, yo, I'm with it. All the way. It doesn't matter what he did up until this point. You know what I'm saying?
If Trump said he was coming through dripping, you forgive him?
Yeah, you're straight up.
Dog, I'm telling you, he's going to do like a 3 a.m. tweet. It's just going to say like nigger bitch. And his numbers are going to skyrocket.
Yeah, you know big time. He's going to win re-election with that.
And then the next tweet's going to be like, hacked, sorry.
Yeah.
You know Account got hacked at 30K. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, scumbaggery. Scumbaggery.
And then the next tweet's gonna say like, fuck Maxine Waters, hacked again. You know what I'm saying? Like same tweet. It's gonna say fuck Maxine Waters, ... Sorry, I was hacked again. You know what I'm saying?
In the same tweet, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He forgot to delete it.
Yeah, he's gonna sub that junk. He's gonna
Just sub his own shit.
Yeah.
Yo,
motherfuckers keep hacking me, dog.
This nigga's such a clown, dog. Like, yo, I'm loving this shit right now, dog.
Yeah, it's really funny. It's like
entertaining,
right? At this point.
I used to be scared. I used to be terrified of it. You know what I'm saying? Like now that we're like 2 years into this shit, dog. I'm like, every day, it gets more outrageous, dog.
Jadakiss laugh every day.
Jadakiss laugh every day, every morning, dog. I turn on CNN.
Because you know what? It's like the clown shit. When the clown shit hits us, finally, it'll be like that is fucked up. We, you know what I'm saying? We fought against it, but the clown shit hit us. At this point, it's just like this clown shit is hilarious. It's entertaining. Like I'm just along for the ride at this point.
I say that, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't think this shit is gonna last past the midterms. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
Like I feel like the midterms is gonna be like a real like reality check for Trump. You know what I'm saying? Like all this shit is fun and games now. We all laughing now. You know what I'm saying? Right. But when
midterms.
Yeah, when the blue midterms hit, you know what I'm saying, and that blue wave hits, you know what I'm saying? Because like I'm curious as to how they're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? But this blue wave is coming, dog.
Yeah.
Like what? Like what the fuck? What the fuck is Trump's approval rating, dog?
Low. Let's just say that. I don't know what it is exactly, but it's low. It's definitely in like the 40s. Last time I checked, it was either high 30s, mid 40s, somewhere around there. Like,
is that like a record low, or is it like, or like every presidency, like in the midterms, like the motherfucking like the House and the Senate flip. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Damn near every president is low at like the midterms. You know what I'm saying? So like,
yeah, he has reached historic lows, but it's not as low as it used to be at this point.
But and I think another thing that's helping him in Trump
42.
is the fact that
Jesus Christ
is that even with all this fuck shit, like nothing's really
nothing really happened.
Nothing touches him. Teflon Don.
So not him, but like nothing is affecting us. So like if it was like all this shit and gas was like $4, you know what I'm saying? We be like, get this nigga all the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or if it was like we're at war and we're spending, millions of dollars in, you know what I'm saying, Kuwait or some shit, we're like, hold on a minute, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I think because of the fact that he didn't build the wall, he's not wasting money on that shit. Like he didn't really get us in no shit yet. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
People are like, whatever. Like that's not really whatever.
Right.